Alright, I only have one more video on this chopping block, so let's get through it. No more politics for now. I'm hereby exhausted. Anyway, we're gonna finish up the rock, so help me God. I want to rock. Dun, 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 dun. Want to rock. That song, you know. That was a perfect imitation of it. Anyway, Reggie Rock, once again, I feel the Reggies creep me out. I'm not their biggest fan, so you know I'm going to just move past it. Cranidos and Rampardos, those are the ones, baby. Those are the dinosaur. They are the dinosaur that I love the most. Your father had to hide his watch, so we hid it up his ass. So anyway, I love Rampardos and Cranidos, and the primary reason because they're just the fucking hammerhead dinosaurs. I wish I could remember. Are they the Pachycephalosaur? What is it called? I don't think they're Pachycephalosaurs. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Cephalosaurus. I don't think so. Oh wow, it is the Pachycephalosaurus. Okay, never mind. Shit, they're the Pachycephalosauruses. And of course, being a big dinosaur fanatic, you know, can't help it. And believe it or not, I'm not the biggest fan of Bastiodon. You know, I don't get what's going on with his face. It looks like he's incapable of doing much of anything. He's so... He looks fucking stiff and barely mobile. Like, it looks like he can't turn his head. It looks like, you know, he can't, like, as in turn his head in any of the, in any degree whatsoever. Nothing. And it's like his teeth are too long for his mouth. His tusks are too long. So he can't open his mouth properly to get food in without like a little straw or somebody shoving it in there. And the spikes above his eyes are consume too much of his eyesight. Like, these are small increments, and I know they're just Pokemon or whatever, but I would like to have some consistency to its, you know, usefulness as opposed to traits that effectively should go away. Bondslide's a baby mon. I like it. Once again, me and Johnny have that discussion about one of us hates baby mons and the other appreciates them. Oh boy, here it is. Rye fucking Purier. I hate it. I can maybe give the shiny a pass. Maybe. Only because Rhydon's shiny form sucks ass. Actually, now that I look at it, I think Blaine's fucking Rhydon may have been a shiny. I don't remember. That's hard to say. They were in a volcano. Oh, hey, look, there's Mira. She's the one that we have to, like, we spent a lot of time with her. We have to take her out of this cave. That was the whole point to this cave to begin with, it turns out. So, Probopass, I hated when I was a kid. I love it now because he looks like Groucho Marx. That's such a great leap from Easter Island. It's two vague references stacked on top of each other, and they fit. They fit so well because it's the same mon. It's the coolest. Alright. Roggenrola. It's a nice answer to Geodude. I like that other Pokemon are sort of getting light, indirect remixes. At least that's what I interpreted Roggenrola is. Same, I mean, obviously, well, yeah, no, I'd say the entire thing is a bit more of a this is the current gen. I believe this is 6th gen specifically. This is 6th to 5th gen. That word, Silas, good. I I believe it's the answer to the Geodude tree. And, you know, I ain't gonna complain whenever somebody has a new one. By the way, she has Kadabra. It's pretty decent, all things considered. I think she also has a Chansey in there. I could be wrong. Anyway, Dwebble and Crustle. I like them. I like these guys too. I like that it's not a horseshoe crab, a hermit crab. I like the fact that it's a hermit crab. You know, like I like the hermits. God, I wish I could eat more crab, but ever since it was discovered that they feel pain, then I feel guilty because 9 times out of 10 they're boiled alive, and it's just like, I can't be a part of that. Like, I'll have the crab flakes where, you know, they have to be killed instantly, and then the meat is shipped. But, you know, I can't deal, and yeah, I know that's a very half-assed praxis compared to vegetarianism, but trust me, I tried being a vegetarian, and it took me a whole 3 days before I caved. There's just... meat is too much for my life. I'll wait for Star Trek meat. I'm sorry, I tried. And, you know, maybe I'll try again. I admire the people who can, you know, maintain absolute vegetarianism, let alone veganism. I am not going vegan. I disagree with that entirely. I just don't understand the concept of milking being considered immoral, because from my understanding, cows depend on being milked. I could be mistaken about that, but you know, for now I'll remain in my dissonance. Anyway, Caracosta. Believe it or not, I like Caracosta and Tortuga, primarily just because they're big, intimidating. They're turtles, but they're intimidating. I love the intimidating factor of them. It's really hard to make a turtle menacing. But, you know, sometimes they can't, the Pokemon people get it right. Arcan and Archeops, I think that they're supposed to be like a nod towards Aerodactyl. It's not the most ideal thing in the world. I appreciate where it's going with the... I appreciate the evolutionary aspect to it, but the design just doesn't get me. I don't know, it's the weird snake on top of the head, and, you know, I'm not a big fan of pterodons to begin with. Like, so, it's kind of iffy for me. Terrakion? I never got the Keons, or whatever they're called. You know, the three legends from Gen 5? Like, the legendary, I think they're legendary dogs. I know that there's a legendary dog in 3rd Gen. What is fucking Terrakion? Oh wait, no, it was 2nd Gen. But what is Terrakion supposed to be exactly? It looks like a dog, maybe it's a lion, it's hard to tell. Alright, Binnacle and Barbaracle. I don't care much for these two, even though I do find them a tad useful. You know, I did catch a shiny Binnacle, which is funny. Which is funny in a tragic way. You know, I appreciate the color scheme on the shiny, though. To me, that just makes it turn into sort of like a Beetlejuice style monster. And, you know, I find that fine. Nothing big about it. I'm not a big fan of Binnacle's 2 heads. They look constipated, looking at each other very nervously, like, alright, one of us has got to rush for the toilet. And go! Alright, let's go to one of my favorite mons, Tyrantrum! Yeah, I love him! I love him to death! He's the coolest! He's a big T-Rex! He's a big T-Rex! And his shiny is blue, and I have one! And it's just the coolest big T-Rex and a dinosaur, and I love it. And now Aurorus. It's good. I don't like it as much as the Tyrantrum. Mainly, I primarily blame the colored how do I put it? It's sort of neck thing. I can't describe it. They look like gills. That I find rather distracting and defeatist, and kind of defeats the whole purpose of its reference to a general sauropod. So, alright, Carbink. Carbink is a useful Pokemon type. It looks like it could have been an evolution that they just decided against, like a rock form evolution. Oh, I can't fucking unsee that now. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm letting everybody fucking know that in my fucking Discord. God damn. Diancie. I'm gonna be honest, I sort of drifted away from all the secret legendaries after, you know, Gen 5. This one looks neat. Like, I feel like I'm looking at this for maybe the first or second time in my whole life. I like the way that it looks, and I like its typing. Once again, it's the same as Carbink, but I mean, yeah, no, it looks good, man. It looks like it belongs, like, in the legendaries, like, along with Mew and Celebi and everything else. Alright, Rock Ruff and Lycanroc. I like it. It's so cute. It's a cute little pupper. That being said, I wish Midnight Lycanroc was Dark type. It looks like a Dark type. Don't you lie to me. It looks Dark type. And you know, I like the blue. The blue looks more dusky. Dusk Lycanroc, I don't know what to make of it, if I'm going to be honest. It's orange. It's an orange Lycanroc with maybe a bit more fluff. Whoa. Minior? I don't get you. It's one of the gimmick mons. It's another rock flying, so I miss it. It missed me with that shit. I'm sure it has its use. I'm sure somebody will explain it to me. But Nihilego. One of the creatures that's like one of the Ultra Beasts that essentially corrupts Lucamine. And here we go, sped up footage, because a lot of this is just going to be me traversing the cave trying to figure my way out. So I do apologize for my own mistakes. Hopefully there won't be a long moment of silence. I decided not to hide my shit from you guys because I wanted this to be real. Real emotions. Real the things. All the time. Alright, let me go to the moves. Let's check out the moves. Ancient Power is good at the starting up point. Diamond Storm, I don't remember you. Of course, it's an exclusive. Head Smash. Okay, Head Smash is exceedingly useful. Of course, you know, it damages the user, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt while you have it. Power Gem is surprisingly useful because, you know, it's a rock special attack, and those are hard to come by. Plus, they're pretty universal. There's plenty of Pokemon that can use it. Rock Blast is the rock alternative to, you know, to fucking things like Razor Leaf, etc. So, wait, no, not Razor Leaf. Bullet Seed. There we go. Rock Polish. Miss me with that shit. Slide. Rock Slide's a good one. Rock Throw. Rock Tomb's okay. I mean, Rock Tomb is great because of how many Pokemon can learn. Huh. Wow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, via the TM, plenty of Pokemon can learn it. So, you know, that's the primary use for Rock Tomb. Other than that, it's not so great, primarily because of the accuracy. I've had plenty of issues with the accuracy for that move. Rock Wrecker? Huh. Okay, so that's more than one, but there are 3 Pokemon that can learn it. Why? Alright, rollout. Rollout is good because of the use of how many Pokemon there are. And, you know, it's it's one of those moves that, you know, goes on repeat, which, you know, I can tolerate. Some people can't. Smackdown can be useful because, okay, what I don't get is, I mean, it can be useful in niche situations, but Smackdown overall isn't the greatest thing because it's like, okay, you can hit a flying mon and bring it down, and then you can use a ground type move on it. It's like, why? I have the rock type move already for the flying type. Unless it works on levitating mons, then there's really not much of a use for it. And you know, I can't tell on this move detail thing whether or not it does actually affect levitating mon. So, and then Stone Edge, which is pretty useful, honestly, especially with all of the Pokemon that can use it. It's not the biggest. Oh, hey, we saved Mira out of the thing! Hooray! Yay! That was my Peppy the not Peppy. Fucking no! Now the memes are invading. That's the fucking my impression of Kermit. That's Kermit, not the other one. We don't talk about the other ones in parts around here. No siree. And come on, let's get this wagon train going, ho. Okay, so Gligar, I don't get because I thought it was is it a poison ground? My key issue with it is that Gligar is that, you know, it's flying, but it's not a flying type. What? There's no Gligar? Oh, that's why. It's still a rock. Okay, it's ground and flying. So, hold on, let me see the fucking weaknesses. Weaknesses. When I get to it before this thing ends. No, it does not show weaknesses. Good. Hip hip, yay. Hip hip, yay. That's... Whoa! Whoa! Okay, hold up! Hold up! Yo, the ball at the bottom of the above the stinger for the males is bigger than the one for females. Yo, that's specific! Wow! I had no idea all this time! That's such a nice detail, goddamn! Fucking shitballs! Oh, and... here it is! Here she is, baby! The egg has awakened! Awakened! Togepi! Togepi! Awaken! God damn! I'm sorry, I'm still mind blown by this Gligar discovery. New shit has come to light! Alright, what are we gonna name this one, huh? What could we possibly name this Pokemon type? I'm having a hard time deciding here, as you can tell. You can always see my pausing thoughts in mid-process. Hall of Heroes? No! It's Hail. Halal. It's Hallelujah. Hallelujah! I was just trying to make sure that I had enough spaces to get it. And yeah, that will end it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Stay wild. That is one of our mains, baby! And I leveled him up off screen. I know. Stay wild.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow.